Therefore, my sisters, I exhort you, that having been thus chosen to be the true and virginal spouses of the Son of God, you be willing, first of all, to recognize what such a thing implies and what a new and astonishing dignity it is. St. Angela's words were spoken during a time when the only opportunities for women were marriage or cloistered religious life. She began the company of St. Ursula, today's Ursuline sisters, to allow women to devote their life in service to God while serving the needs of the public. Today, women have many more opportunities than those of 16th century Italy, but the privilege to serve in vowed religious life is just as important as it was then. St. Angela urged her sisters to change with the times, and for more than 100 years, the Ursuline Sisters of Mount St. Joseph have continued to evolve as women who serve God in whatever way they are needed today. Sisters are serving in 9 states, Washington, D.C., and in Chile, South America. While many have branched out from their days as classroom teachers, educating those they minister to remains a vital part of the Ursuline mission.
St. Angela Merisi founded her company of St. Ursula, the Ursulines, to help young women become the best people they could be in living lives of service. Very soon after she died, Ursulines, because of historical circumstances, ended up being classroom teachers, and that's what we were for centuries. That's still a valuable contribution to make in the world today, because few people besides parents touch people's lives, students' lives, young people's lives, greater than the way teachers touch students' lives. But we also know today that education extends far beyond classroom teaching, and Ursulines today continue to impact the world as educators, even as they go about offering spiritual direction, as they work in justice ministries and charitable care of others, as they do parish ministry, because ultimately education is about transforming people's lives and helping them become the best people they can be.
While what the sisters do is an important part of their mission, it is who the sisters are that makes them attractive to those considering a call to religious life. Above all, the Ursuline sisters are women of prayer, coming together daily to call upon God and share in the Eucharist, and encouraging others to join them in prayer. The Ursuline sisters' mission statement makes clear that they are women sustained by prayer and vowed life in community.
We, Mount St. Joseph Ursulines, are very active in our various ministries. Our prayer life gives us our emotional and spiritual energy to do the ministry that the Lord has called us to do. We pray individually, but it's our communal prayer that energizes us. It's just good to know that every day I am remembered in prayer by my sisters. When we gather at Mount St. Joseph in the summertime for our community days, it's the prayer of the sisters together that really is most meaningful. We leave Mount St. Joseph knowing that we as individuals in our ministry will be remembered in prayer. The prayer of the prayer of the sisters is vitally important to the success of our ministry.
Our society tends to focus on what a woman must give up to become a woman religious. But the Ursuline sisters live out what they can do because of their Ursuline community support. This includes leading those to God through parish ministry or other avenues, striving for justice and empowerment, especially for women and children living in poverty, healing ministries of the body, mind, and spirit, and always teaching as dedicated, effective, enthusiastic educators.
My life as an Ursuline sister is a very rewarding and fulfilling life. I love being with the sisters and being a part of their life and them sharing my life. Our life consists of being together in community, prayer, and ministry, and I enjoy that very much. I invite you to come and visit us at Mount St. Joseph anytime.
Schedule a visit today to the Ursuline Mother House on the beautiful grounds at Maple Mount. Let Ursuline hospitality surround you on this holy ground. Act, move, believe, strive, hope, cry out to Him with all your heart. For without doubt you will see marvelous things if you direct everything to the praise and glory of His Majesty and the good of souls.